1 NSE IPO big update, SEBI Chairman hints on clearance and approval. In an interaction, SEBI Chairman, Tuhin Kanta Pandey clarified that the process for major policy decisions, especially large regulatory reforms, will take time due to extensive consultations and a diverse agenda. On the much-anticipated NSE IPO approval, the chairman maintained that the market will know only once the NOC is officially issued, indicating no final confirmation yet. He also emphasized that IPOs come in many forms, some where investors exit after value creation, and others where companies raise fresh capital for growth. The chairman reiterated the need for a broad, flexible IPO ecosystem that accommodates all types of companies. While the High Power Committee's discussions continue, the message is clear: policy clarity is coming, but patience is essential. 2 Ether Industries shares up 17% in 4 sessions. Is more steam left? The up move follows the company's strong quarterly performance. Ether Industries reported a 55% year-on-year YoY jump in consolidated profit after tax to Rs 54 crore in the September quarter Q2 FY26, compared with Rs 34.8 crore in the corresponding quarter last year. The up move follows the company's strong quarterly performance. Ether Industries reported a 55% year-on-year YoY jump in consolidated profit after tax to Rs 54 crore in the September quarter Q2 FY26, compared with Rs 34.8 crore in the corresponding quarter last year. Revenue from operations increased 38% YoY to Rs 275.1 crore. Up from Rs 198.8 crore in Q2 FY25. 3 Gold imports in October surged 200% year-on-year, trade deficit widens. Gold imports surge on rising global prices, unit costs hit sharp highs. Diwali, pent-up demand led to spike, government hopes high international prices will keep demand in check. India's gold imports jumped 200% in October as consumers bought more of the yellow metal during the festive month that included Diwali. The government is hopeful that higher prices of the commodity will keep demand muted in the ongoing wedding season. Silver imports too saw a sharp jump last month. The sharp rise in imports of the 2 precious metals also widened the trade deficit to 41.68 billion in October 2025. As per provisional data released by the Commerce Ministry on Monday, India's gold imports rose to 14.72 billion in October 2025 from 4.92 billion in October 2024. Silver imports also rose to 2.72 billion in October 2025 from 0.43 billion a year ago. Officials highlighted this sharp rise in gold and silver imports as one of the reasons for the widening of the trade deficit. There was pent-up demand in gold as until September 2025 gold imports had been lower due to high international prices. This was reversed in October, noted Commerce Secretary Rajesh Agrawal. Between April and September 2025, gold imports amounted to 26.51 billion worth 299.77 tons as against 29.04 billion of 401.27 ton between April and September 2024. Silver imports between April and September 2025 was 2,820.73 ton worth 3.22 billion as against 2,290.26 billion amounting to 2.06 billion during April and September 2024. According to data for April-September 2025, gold imports declined in both value and volume compared to the same period last year, but the average unit price per ton rose significantly, signaling a price-led rally in the market. 4 Master Capital Services gets SEBI's nod to set up MF business. Master Capital Services has secured a crucial nod to enter India's booming 70 lakh crore MF market, aiming to expand investor options and harness future growth. Master Capital Services is moving ahead with its mutual fund venture, having brought home an in-principle approval from SEBI to establish an asset management company. The firm now faces additional compliance and registration hurdles before releasing any schemes to the public. This development arrives at a time when India's mutual fund ecosystem continues to expand like never before, with industry assets crossing 70 lakh crore. Rising domestic participation and consistent long-term savings patterns signify that new players may find fertile ground in this sector. Observers anticipate how Master Capital Services will shape its lineup to attract a diverse set of investors. Disclaimer: this article provides market and personal news for informational purposes only and should not be construed as investment advice. All mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Readers are encouraged to consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions.